Well, here we are at the end of another great program. I want to, first of all, just very briefly thank again my colleagues, Jeff Gilchrist and his beautiful wife Melissa. Thank her for coming out and playing with us. Ms. Davison, who is the new assistant director at Whitman, came and helped. She played French horn in the concert band, and she helps us in so many ways during the day. And Scott back there again. I just can't say enough about what he means to our program and to our kids. So thank you, Scott. I know you're back there. He doesn't like to come out and show his face very often, but I would certainly like to recognize the fact that we work in an environment that's healthy and positive and growing, and we always try to do things with what's best for the students in mind. It's a very supportive climate here, and it's a whole tone is set by Mr. Clarko and his staff. And there's never been a time when I had to ask for help or some assistance, and they were not right there to back us up and to do everything they can to help us be successful with your kids. So I thank you very much to our administration and the staff who puts up with these crazy kids coming down here every day. Every period, anytime you walk into the band room, you're likely to be assaulted by musical sounds blasting and blaring away because they're just so darn enthusiastic. We've really started to develop a really great, healthy culture here, which is so rewarding to me. And then lastly, I'd like to thank you, the parents, and our boosters, without whose help nothing is possible without our boosters and the work they put in behind the scenes, organizing and getting all the things, the uniforms and trips and travel and fundraising, an endless stream of things that I thank you so much for, and so humbly grateful for your assistance. And parents who drag your kids back and forth, I know what these kids go through. I know that they go from sports practice after school to a job to a rehearsal, and they're here at 7 o'clock in the morning for jazz band rehearsal. I know these things, and I really appreciate your guidance and support of that. And most of all, I appreciate these wonderful, wonderful young people who are willing to do this each day and interested in being part of something really great. So thank you to them and you as well. And as the great movie It's a Wonderful Life closed at the end, when Harry came home from the war, he had survived the war and saved his entire platoon, or his unit, as they said, because George had saved his life. And if George had not been there to save his life, all those men in his unit would have died, and the whole course of history of Bedford Falls would have been different. So this is one of my favorite memories, and hopefully it'll touch some of you as well. Thank you very much for coming. I look forward to seeing you all very soon.